Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the makeup look that I wear in a lot of my Instagram pictures and selfies on Snapchat because I've been wearing this look a lot. So I usually start off with a clean and moisturized face, and I'm tying my hair back so it's easier for makeup application. And I'm using the Makeup Forever Invisible HD foundation, and I've been loving it. I'm blending it in with my buffing brush, and it might look a little bit too pale for me, but I swear it's just a ring light. I'm still getting used to the ring light because it's new. Next, I'm color correcting my under eyes, and I'm using the color purple instead of salmon, which is what a lot of people use. And salmon never really worked for me, so I kind of gave up on color correcting. And then I got this tip from Pony to use the color purple on browner under eyes, and it's been working so well for me. I used like half of the concealer that I used to use to cover my dark circles. Next, I'm using concealer, and I'm dotting very little under my eyes and on any blemishes, acne scars, stuff that I want to cover. This is not a super high coverage concealer, so I'm pretty generous with how I apply it. Then I'm blending everything in with my favorite concealer brush, which is a small flat top brush. But like I said, I didn't add very much under my eyes because the color correcting did most of the work for me. And I'm just slowly blending everything else in. Next, I'm going to apply face products, and I'm starting with bronzer. I'm using a foundation stick in a darker shade and drawing lines on both of my cheekbones and on my forehead. And then I'm using a buffing brush to blend everything in. Next, I'm using a fluffy brush to layer a powder bronzer on top of that cream bronzer. And I think it makes the bronzer look a little bit more diffused and blended. Then, using the same bronzer but a different brush, I'm just contouring the two sides of my nose bridge and the two sides of my nose tip, and also a little bit on top. Next is the very exciting part because I just got a new highlighter from Sephora. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I know a lot of people have already tried this and used this and raved about this, and I'm a little bit late, but I just love it so much. It's so easy to control and it looks so beautiful, and I just sweep it on the two sides of my cheeks and on my brow bones, my nose tip, and my chin, and anywhere else that I want to highlight. And it's so easy to control, it doesn't slip and slide, and it's really quickly becoming one of my favorite highlighters. I'm also dotting a tiny bit of this on the inner corners to brighten my eyes a little bit more, and also on my cupid's bow. When I'm using a lot of highlighter, I like to use a matte blush, and I'm using the one from Paula's Choice. When I apply blush, I like to make it look more natural and look very flushed, so I usually pick up very little product and then sweep it over a large area instead of just having very bright, intense cheeks. And I'm also sweeping a little bit of this over my nose. Next, I'm priming my eyes with the NARS eyeshadow primer. I'm applying very little, and I'm blending it in with my fingers. Next, I'm using one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, the Nubian palette, and I'm using the light orange brown color and sweeping this all over my lids. And that's me shoulder dancing. I'm also bringing the color down to my lower lash line. I need to make a lot of weird faces to do my makeup, and making sure that it's all nice and blended. I'm gonna add this beautiful peach shimmery color from the palette on the center of my lids. I like to do this with my fingers so that it looks more intense. Next, I'm using the purple shades from this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I'm adding a little bit of it to the outer corners of my eye, and this was a bit blurry, so here's me doing it on the other eye. Next, I'm spraying this eyeliner brush with the Scandinavia spray and using the deepest color to line my eyes. I really like lining my eyes with eyeshadow because it just looks a lot more soft, and it's pretty easy when you have a wet brush and a pigmented eyeshadow. I'm also lining the inner corners of my eyes. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. brow cream, and I'm lining the top edge of my brows first to use as a guideline for the rest of my brow shape, and just drawing tiny strokes of hair. That's how I like to do my brows every time. And my natural brows are a little bit far apart, so I'm just drawing tiny baby eyebrow hairs in the beginning of my eyebrows to make them a little bit closer. Next, I'm using the Glossier Boy Brow, which is one of my favorite brow gels, and brushing through my eyebrows. And I usually like to brush up my eyebrows so that like all of the little hairs stand up and it just makes them look a little bit more bushy. Next, I'm lining my lips with this Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and it just makes my lips look a little bit more plump and also hides any fallout from the highlighter on my Cupid's bow. And I'm using this Glossier lip tint on the inner parts of my lips to give it a slight gradient effect. Next is lashes, and I'm just using this eyelash curler to curl my lashes. I've been too lazy to wear fake lashes, so this will do for now. And I'm using this Paula's Choice mascara. I think they discontinued this already, but it is surprisingly really good. It lengthens my eyelashes really well, and I can even sweep this on my eyebrows. And then you're done. I've been wearing colored contacts recently, and this pair is my favorite. They're from Amazing Contacts. They sell dupes for Salata lenses, and they're so beautiful and affordable. Lastly, I'm just applying what I call the last minute highlight, before you head out, and that's it. And if after all that I still look ugly, there is always a dog filter. By the way, I finally got a cartilage piercing. I just feel like I should share this. And yeah, I hope you find this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching and helping me reach 30K subscribers. I still can't believe it. The number rose so fast, and it's all because of y'all, so thank you for that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.